Hello everyone. We're doing a quick audio test here, and it's working. Good to see. I know one of my previous streams had an issue with the audio, so hey, glad to see it's not having an issue this time. Um, so it's been a bit. Life has been something, and admittedly the stream would have started a little bit sooner if it wasn't for the fact that my ass forgot to update the game and the time I've been gone. Largely due to the fact that well, life happens. I'm not gonna say that my past 24 hours have been the most sane. Got into a car accident, you know, the fun stuff. But hey, we're alive. We're still here. Luckily, I am largely fine, but my car is not. Which doesn't remind me, I do need to print out a document, but I have some time to print it out. Like the car stuff. But we're alive. We're not gonna be horribly in debt. I mean, hell, now we're in. I'm doing a true debt. I'll be honest. I've done a good job of making sure that debt doesn't exist in my life. But you all come here to escape from reality. We're here for a good time. So I want to kind of try and peel back on some of the more depressing topics I have rambled on about. I know I've rambled on a little bit about Warhammer in the past and over on Twitter. I know on Twitter my Warhammer posts recently did decently well with all of you. And I appreciate the support for my hobbies. And I intend to, of course, keep talking about them and be me. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that quest for now. Because right now, I do want to continue MSQ for a bit, but I do want to eventually shift us back to, the random quests. I do want to explore carpentry. Plus, I need to focus on botany as well. Ah, finally. It's about time you came to ask about Gallion. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago, and he left me with the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to little old Amigo. If would I had known what he was thinking, I would have stopped this folly myself. The love Gallion bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Hey, your brother committing suicide. Out in the wilds? I can't remember what the was from we played. Out in the wilds, alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the woods for Gallion. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Well, if we check the map, he's over there. They get eaten by the goblins. No, he's right there. Over here. Earth. As we look ahead, we look at the lesser Kalong of Earth. You got your ass beat. Watch out! A goblin. Me too, dude. I don't know why I did that. Oh boy. Death. Okay. Now an explanation that goblin. Galleon. Yeah, that fits. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? Alamegans. Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set forth on Alamegan soil again, together. Or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let's return to our brothers. And don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you a thorough thrashing. You'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Gally. I will see you back at court. I want to ask a few friends of mine regarding chocobos, like if you can rename them or not. So I wanted to be funny and rename my chocobo Jovial Merriment. If you've been on Twitter last week, you'll know. Horse race, that's supposed to shit. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. I thought things were relatively settled. I seem to recall that you wanted something. You've proven a true friend. Maybe I shouldn't voice characters with like pretzels somehow, like just nibbling on pretzels. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Halamigo. That's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. But very well. I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he's taking care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Well, next quest would take us out of the region. So while we're still in this region, let's go pick up a combination of bard quest and carpentry. Hello, friend. Jahanto. Oh, my phone did a beep. Let's check that real quick before we get to voicing. Shall I read off my text messages as well? No, I shall not. Ah, that glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in my mind. You put me in my mind of my salad day, Celia. You would know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard. That I took an arrow in the knee is what most folks do. It is quite clear you are not most folk. Very well. I shan't insult your intelligence with an untruth. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given to change. And man most of all. I was drawn to power of song, the power to touch the very souls of men. I decided that I must pursue it. Sadly, that power has been all but forgotten in the ages of cynicism. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunks. That was not always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Oh, sorry, there's like a little bit of pretzel in my teeth. Ever since nations first quarreled, armies have fielded archers wherewith they rain death upon enemies from afar. As the battles unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy. Yet the archer's part did not end there. He had to stay ever alert, and with every arrow knocked and eyes trained upon the struggle, even as his comrades fell, turning earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze. God, lest that moment cost another his life. One need not a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrent of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves near to fraying, his breast fit to burst. The archer did the only thing he could. He sang. His bow became a makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment. At first, the archer only sang to still the rolling within, but his voice chanced to carry to his comrades. It inspirited those who engaged in combat, lending strength to the sword arms and to those who lay upon the precipice of death. It granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, yet loath to set aside skilled archers for that purpose, armies began breeding dedicated regiments of minstrels. But the members of such units were no warriors. Fair of voice, nimble of finger, these career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord. Yet they knew not but the burden borne by those charged into battle, whose lot is to dance with death and to sup on pain. And so their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. In eastern Lenosia, spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I would ask if you could tell an area where their versions of these specters. Through force of arms, to release the spirits from that tormented existence, and in doing ease their unfathomable suffering. Or such a deed you might draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard. That's another quest, but that would be Lenosia. So, with that being said, I think we go pick up carpentry. Let's go. Strawberry Pop-Tart Traveler. Splendid. How much water in my jars? Probably get more water. Yes, I'm one of those people that drink water out of a jar. You cannot stop me. Carpentry. Greetings, sorry, I'm in a deep voice. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Carpenters Guild. We are the artisans who take wood and grant it new form and purpose as the archer's bow, lancer's spear, and the novice's shield. If carpentry holds an appeal, you should consider joining our guild. Might you be interested in learning the ways of woodworking? Perhaps a magazine? Wonderful, wonderful. Now before we proceed, I think it only right that I acquaint you with our guild's storied past. Since the founding of Gridania, we have built our homes and crafted our weapons from the trees of the 12 woods. As the nation grew and prospered, the woodworkers' repertoire expanded to encompass a greater variety of articles in carpentry and tune art. At first, there was no association of carpenters. Each individual worked and sold his services independently. However, the advent of watermills meant that more efficient construction methods were needed, along with formalizing maintenance regimes, all of which necessitated organization. The Carpenters Guild was founded to oversee the operation of water mills and promote cooperation between woodworkers. Now, I must mention at this point that we owe much and more of our prosperity to the Great Loam Growery. Thanks to hard-working botanists, we are blessed with the fine lumber of all of Aozi. Cat. Wait, what was her name? Reapy Cheap Zippy Zap? Okay. This confluence of ideal circumstances allow us to provide all manner of goods and services to the people of Verdad. My apologies, that was rather longer than I intended. Still, I trust you to have gained a greater understanding of our guild. As expected of our members, to drink deep of the collective wisdom that the guild has amassed over the course of its history. To actively seek an understanding of wood and the techniques required to work it, rather than simply waiting to be taught. We expect in short, nothing less than a commitment to the craft. I forgot the total. If you wish to start down this path, speak to me once more. I shall explain to you the enrollment process. Would you like to learn about the enrollment process? Yes. Wonderful. I should mention at this point that Timbermaster Beaton assesses all would-be apprentices personally, so you will need to obtain his approval before you begin. Timbermaster Beaton can be a harsh and unforgiving man, but if you love the craft and have the will to learn, you could ask for no better tutor. He is quite simply the finest carpenter in Gridon. Of course, it will take you some time and no small amount of effort to comprehend the full extent of his teachings, but you may rest assured that he will not lead you astray. Frame? Astray? That said, when you meet him, I would advise you to choose your words carefully and resist the urge to run away. Another great adventurer, come to play with my saw. Come to play with saws. Well then, I suggest you first speak with the. Oh, you've met Korg, have you? That as well. But know that the decision to initiate you into the guild rests with me. I'm gonna have a little more dirty voice. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, it's me with glasses. Read that, read that, read that. Tell me true adventure. Tell me true adventurer. Have you a mind to devote yourself to the arts of carpentry? No. The look of your face bespeaks determination, or mayhaps trapped wind. Still, you look strong enough to pull this off, and if your resolve is indeed genuine, I will leave you to remain for the time. However, you are useless to me in your current state. Exceedingly. Some potential, perhaps, but no more than us. No more like to thrive than perish. Experience is what you require, girl, and I shall give you the means to acquire it. Take the saw. It is old, yes, but sharp as it needs to be. Now prove to me you are not completely incompetent by taking up your new tool. Once you have done so, present yourself to me for inspection. Oh god, we're naked. Here we go. Good. You have proven you know how to grip us up, but do not mistake it for a mere tool. Forces a part of your arm, and you can put that. And can you put down part of your arm? No. Mark me then. If you do, put it down, and worse, lose a bloody thing. I shall use my own sword to demonstrate the pain of losing a limb. Ah, just. One-armed carpenters are scarcely half as useful in my experience. In any case, merely holding your saw does not make you a carpenter, whatever you may think. You must become one with it, and learn to feel it as you work through wood. To wit, you must first know the wood. Demonstrate your knowledge by bringing me a length of maple lumber. Maple lumber is made from maple logs, just so. Our old man Farrell, by the entrance, will furnish such logs for nominal price. Of course, any fool knows that fresh-cut logs are laden with water. To guard against decay, we use wooden shards to hasten the natural drying process. Do not forget to do the same. To synthesize a length of maple lumber for Timber Master B, select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting log. So we enter logs, then crafting logs, then we click maple lumber from the 3 logs we have in the wind shards. Picking up them shoes. Where's my pretzels again? There they are. As I mentioned before, Farrell has maple logs in his stock, as well as many other materials you may acquire. Or if you're ready to show me what you have brought, a maple log. God damn. Yes. I feel it. That's very dry. Yes. I feel it. The wood tells all. There was no careless cuts, Carpenter moved as one, as if dancing. And bye-bye. Do you see the grain? How it flows softly like syrup. Durable, yet pliant. Suitable for weapons and armor. Both. This child is maple. Trace the grain with your fingertips and memorize the lines. Consider every characteristic when choosing your materials. That is what it means to know the wood. The maple lumber you've brought me is acceptable. You have passed the first test. Yet for all it has grown, your knowledge is still lacking. You must learn more of true carpentry. Sorry, hammer off. There you go. Yummy. You know the lines of a maple better than those upon your own hand. Return to me. I shall have another test for you. Until then, child. We have the log? We have the crafting log. Joke's on you. You just get back to time. What would? And now we make shoes. Look at that. Well, back to logs. Another pair of shoes. And that is a high quality pair of shoes. Or so I thought. I don't know we get leather and stuff like that. This must be riveting gameplay for you guys. I'm sorry. That allows us to more consistently hit, I just don't want to get the string for. No problem. So each time I complete a lumber, it's effectively 600 XP. Well, another level 8 carpentry. Alright. A whole lot more XP in comparison. So that puts us at nearly level 9. Alright then. Teleport from my log. See how I care. Oh. I need to really get the yarn from the yarn's already like probably the place I already got. How do I get this? Up. I'm new double level you wanted. It is plain from your bearing that you and your saw have begun to move as one, as true partners. Good. You are ready for the second test. You must be the one. Before you brought me a maple lumber to demonstrate your knowledge of wood. This time you'll demonstrate your ability to create with it. Before you brought me a maple lumber to demonstrate your knowledge of wood. This time you will demonstrate your ability to create it. Create with it. I bid you craft me 3 maple shields, and for this you will require maple lumber and bronze rivets. As you expect, Farrell has no shortage of supplies you may need should you desire a more economical solution. However, you might consider a more traditional method of acquisition. Many materials tend Essential to our craft are harvested by our steadfast allies, the botanists of the Great Glowing Hollow. Were you to befriend one of their number, you might be able to come to a mutual beneficial agreement. Or if you'd rather not be beholden to another, you could just even try to take it personally. Ow. And now go. And do not disappoint me. Real quick. Let me grab water to wake up. So I'll be right back. We are back. Sorry about that. Decided to grab some water. Got, better to be hydrated than not. So, let's get back to a regular program, shall we? We have supplies to go grab. They get it. What do you sell? Oh, hell yeah. Sell it for 2 gil. With the ash lumber? 1. Okay, let's do that then. Cock feather. I'm gonna do Control C. He's a bit quicker, shall we? There you go. Oh, that is way more expensive than I thought it was. That's fine. We'll put it to 60 on this one. I think that's about everything I could ask for. You know what? Let's grab, how much leather? And I'm not gonna touch hard leather yet. We'll grab 10 of these, that's all these were used in some recipes. We will grab some animal glue as well while we're at it, because how this is also used in some recipes. Let me show you. We make an Ponzi scheme with this one. Let's how I shoot, shall we? We don't need these anymore. We were never gonna wear these. While we're at it, let's sell all this. Sell all this. And that looks like just about everything. Am I missing something? Mayhaps I am. Let me sell this one. Sorry, we made back basically everything we spent on crafting. So that being said, let's stamp on the stage of the world itself and get back to some sawing, shall we? They asked for maple shields. 3 square maple shields. We have the supplies to make many maple shields. Unfortunately, I think that's all we're gonna get out of this. So let's get to it. So right now we have 6 uses of the ability, but we can only in theory spend all 6 on it. However, let's give some a shot. So that listens to it in 2. But as a 50% success rate. Oh, whoops. Just barely. Oh, shoot. Never been good. I would thought that legitimately wasn't end well. But we are always bound to be wrong. So, I guess the question now becomes... do we take gambles doing this? I mean, what's the quote? Never stop gambling. Oh, we're doing good on making decent shields. So once again, we gamble with the Rapid Synthesis. I think this is all mostly relegated to the fact that my saw is probably not great. So that is 10, almost level 10 in carpentry. What's this? Have you already bent the wood to your will? That I have, with not one, not two, but 3 high quality shields. I only made high quality. You are no workday carpenter, that much is plain. Well done, child, your shields are most satisfactory. The pattern of the grain, the lingering scent of maple, your choice of materials is excellent, and the construction above your criticism. Few carpenters can claim such skill. The Elizin once favored shields of wood. Do you know this? Today it's not so. They, like your adventurer brethren, are wont to choose the surety of armor's metal. But a shield of wood provides ample protection for a lower price. It is readily made and readily replaced if broken. And while not quite so sturdy and may yet serve to spare a man his doom just as readily as any shield of metal. To imbue shield and spear with your strength, to pour your life into the wood, that others might preserve it their own. This is what it means to be the wood. Such responsibility is not to be taken lightly, child. You have passed the second test, and in doing so you have earned this amateur's claw hammer. Though a saw will suffice for many tasks, a carpenter who wields a blade and hammer both can perform this trade with greater ease. If you wish to improve as a carpenter, it is essential that you learn to use 2 tools in combination. Continue to refine your skills and return to me when you are ready to take the next step. We got the boink hammer. Oh. Let's do a little bit more crafting. Shit. Well, that's basically guaranteed for a high quality bow. Okay. So this requires a cock feather, which we do not have currently, so we should go grab one. Once we grab that... Oh, then we can make an ash mask. We just need fish oil. I actually like having one of those that are much higher value. What if we have hard leather? I mean, I know it's supposed to be better than I'm currently using, but it's a nice project to have. This one I actually can't make though. Let's give it a shot. Let's do a rapid synthesis just to see what happens. So that gets us about halfway. With 6 more to go. Effectively, I believe we currently get 11 per synthesis. Let's check. 11. So we can complete this in 2 more. Well, let's work on getting the full again. Just like close my door, cut in here, discussion in the hallway. Okay. It's just like most XP for every time you craft an item you haven't crafted before. Is that the case? Let's find out. Yes, we get a bonus every time we craft an item we have not made before. What is this for? Oh, it's for Weaver. Plus 33, so we do it on 3. It works. 2. And on a guaranteed high quality wheel for Weaver, which could be useful for whenever I there have to Weaver. Oh, I thought about that, but nope, I did not. Also, like, I'm getting the feeling that I just need to work on getting more maple lumber, because I can't make much more of it right now. So I think this might be a good spot to call working on Carpenter for now. Into level 11 season. So hey, progress. We have 5,000, we'll get me to level 12. I see by the way of your saw blade that you have not neglected your carpentry since we last spoke. Very good. You will soon be ready for your 3rd and final test. In the meantime, the guild has need of your services. You are familiar with ashwood? Ah, but of course you are. I bid you craft me ash lumber. A simple task, you say. Then you shan't have any trouble crafting me 12 lengths. This is no jest. We used our last a few mere moments ago. So you see, this assignment is motivated by purely practical concerns. I would ordinarily handle such a trifling task myself, of course, but I am feeling unwell, and I do believe you would benefit from the practice. Now go and do not disappoint me. So, that is... Okay, looks like the one ZZZ character. I think I just have boy, right? Let's hit the automatic. Ah, yes, we look beautiful in that. Add one more for Carpenter. Make sure my bard set is up to date. It is not. Oh, that actually looks so much better than the previous helmet. Hey, you need that from me. So with that being said, let's go to Little Olamiga. Danilin. Oh, well, Alamigo. Alamiga people. So let's take a sit back, relax, put your feet up as we teleport across the country. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second while I deal with something real quick. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Big fans and otherwise. You spoke with Mefford. It's been so long since I last heard from him. I'd feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefford sees you as a friend. And any friend of Mefford is a friend of mine. I know of this masked ranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. 10,000 XP. We're going up in the world. An outsider resembling your masked ranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo as of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt, you'll want to question them about their tryst, but they are not likely to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Got their fingers. Gundoball sent you? Listen. I told them it was a bad idea. All the tripe about believing the masked man and... You don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. But I can't. You don't look very young. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. I summon my bird. Go, jovial merriment. What was his name? Yellow Horse? Yellow Horse would be much more fitting name now. Sefred. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, guess I have, but I'll be sure to tell you all my friends you're looking for. What a polite soul. Also an unhelpful soul though, because if people know I'm looking for them, then that'll create suspicion. With suspicion comes wariness. Where is the last one? Where could you possibly... Oh. Listen, I miss you. There's been a bunch of skulking around about right suspicious. Like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and this trouble, mark me words. I've seen them. Don't intend to interact with them much. Let's zoom out a bit. We're kind of getting bird ass on the camera. And look, I know that bird flew. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers' hearts against a despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do but to depose him, and usher in a revolution. But we got a revolution, alright. But it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. That the young ones know this not, unless we intervene. They are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would think you to bring word to me. I guess I'll take this. No, I can't see it. I can't want that for glamour purposes. Hey, adventurer, you're done talking with the old bear. I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you went over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over the craggy area north of here. Okay. This can't bode well, but can't make progress without losing a few eggs. Those are wild little creatures. I'm healing Korthos. God, uncomfortably large. Thanks for coming, friend. There's no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I want to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Coral got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what was that? You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Oh, there's a building over there. Tell me about it, map. The dungeon. I saw the distance and I was like, that's cool. I was thinking that, I thought, I was like, that's totally a dungeon. Map dungeon. I can never be certain if the buildings here are dungeons or dungeons or dungeons and dungeons. Take a slight bit of time. How do I get up? Where am I? Right there. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies. They will go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. After their own devices, this young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Kinda want this for your Gypsy, but got this. Lord mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundope balls. Ugh! That's a woman. Fuck. Well, it's not. See you guys. I'm gonna call the stream here. Let me just need to do a narrator voice. Bertoliana. Gods preserve. What happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they sobbed. The whole while they laughed at me. They said I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong of me to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Telemagans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred. I knew it, goddammit. Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertolina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear they may do something right. Okay? I went to the open spot. Nope. Everyone really want me to talk to. What those animals did to Bertoliana is unforgivable. I just think they looked down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I am with Wilbur to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Upstairs, son. Almighty Valgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength to put an end to the suffering of your people. You didn't interfere again. We're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes and no one will dare to oppress us ever again. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. We might be as Gundabald content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life in here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Pretty catching up and all. Long day of work as usual. God, a whole lot of them. That is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. What exactly does that mean they're going to do? Well, I have a sword, a knife, and a map. What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanarak. Wait. You said Willred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't mean two. By the gods, this rank is madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded. They all have no notion how dangerous Amaljar. They'll be butchered before they even get within 100 yalms of a crystal. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet. Before it's too late. I'm a little eepy. Just a little bit. gonna do a quick lap around the room, so we're gonna call it intermission real quick while I wake myself up a bit. Yeah, that might be fair. Okay, we are back. We just took a quick break to just recuperate for a second mentally. I work an outside job, so getting home from work means I can be pretty tired when it comes to getting on for gaming. But we're okay. Just need a bit of time to uh, not rest per se, but just take a moment to lean back in the chair and take a breather, is all. I think we will call the stream a little bit earlier than usual, around 7:10, 15-ish perhaps, just so I can take a deserved rest in my mind. But let's see what's going on over here. Wilred, did no other survive. This is so wrong. Being the crystals is supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Whoa. Hold yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralgar. To summon him. Just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the Lizard Man cash, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods, forgive me. In a voice I cannot recognize. Heathens. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Those are people? Those are people. I can't figure it might have been context loose. I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for a youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of all Amigan people. This hope I will guard with my life. The whelps must pay for their crimes. I will not let you harm them. Adventurers, stay close to Wilred. Ye blessed of our Lord's breath. I don't want to die. We almost have that. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Outweigh what youths could learn from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to El Amigo. Wait! We've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there. We're ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such as the fate who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one say anything about that. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgar. He swore. Enough. Now we'll hear the rest of the story. The rest of the sorry tale back in Little Al Amigo. I dare say, Saliana. We'll wish to hear it as well. You stupid fool. Utter idiot. Gundies. No more lies, Wilfred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared. The masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralagar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from the squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. If I should have known there's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to a life and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilbur. Our home may be lost, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, our amigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me. I'm sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as yours out there. Little amigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. I swear to God, if you build another table here. Oh man. Lentils and chestnuts. I think I soy jack. Would that we had more information to offer, but whether it told you it's the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you find him and put a swift end to this creature, for the sake of the young ones who die by those poisoned words. Report to Minfilia. For 15. Into the waking sands. What is so waking about them? The sand. Oh, they put little buddy in the chair. Grab the water glass. Hydrate up, gamers. Welcome back, Saliana. I am reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Little Omega. Your chocobo told us everything. He's a spy. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Brie? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Quite the kind of deception the Osseant would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. I'm doing the deep joke voice for Tataru. All work and no play makes Minfilia docile. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought... Damn it. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking of further the investigation. Have your lentils. And chestnuts, too. Well, we ought to learn where we're going to keep this investigation going for future sessions. We could save it for next one, of course, but... Oh, let's get this fixed. There we go. Not anyone came to watch today. But, might as well. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our fine friends, the Sylphs. They are summoning the fire thing. What? No. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue to pick up your investigation where you left off. Well, if willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Evaxia can finish you with details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. And as always, be careful out there, Saliana. Oh boy, another major kill video got uploaded 10 hours ago that I didn't know about. More Warhammer content, let's go. Oh, got you. Walking One is here to investigate the Sinister One. And heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One and the Ashcard Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medraud had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go speak with Digging One Medraud. Digging One is to be found at Falgrod Float in North Shroud. Lucky for me, I've been there before. Here we go. Alright. Where is our man? Behind me, by the look of things. How? Mayhap this way? There you are, Medraud. Please. How old do you look? You don't look too old at all. Please. Leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me. just like he came for that poor woman. But was clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm long enough to hold a conversation. Let us type /soothe with the keyboard to amend his condition. There. Yeah, you're right. It's not as bad as it seems. Maybe a little bit. Is it a beard? You have a beard going on there? I can't tell. Maybe your chin. I don't think you have a beard. I saw something terrible, that's true. But hardly means I'm willing to suffer the same fate thanks to you. I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me she died a gruesome death. And it was that instant I knew that the masked man was a minion of Thel, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Anything that would have anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Madrod's hysteria ever again. Alright. Teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventure. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. Ideen has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So here's what I know about the death. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, a skeleton known as Ziz can inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing fingers at them. I somehow doubt that's the answer. The answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of those creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the death. Not Ziz. Why are we killing girl failures? I think we'll kill the 3 Ziz and we'll call it here. A little bit of combat. A little bit exciting. A little bit of flash. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, little one. Oh? I forget. Control 5. Okay. honestly, it should just sound. Ah. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So you were able to find aught to suggest that the creature are culprits. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike out Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Oh shit. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears that all victims have been homely maidens. I'd watch myself, eh? Unseemly jibs aside. There's a rumor been going around, as some as whisper, that after each victim died, her rancor went into a great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick, then blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything like that, so if throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. There's something you should know that I have been keeping to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia. But I too have seen the winged eyeball. I can't say whether it was coincident, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. Excuse me. I was heading home after a day of digging when the shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a cage with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here in case you had a mind to investigate. Well, there's your leads. But with leads comes time to make sure they're thorough. With that being said, I think we will call the stream here for tonight. I know it's a little bit on the shorter end, especially with all the more favorite animations. I'm just getting back into those other things, but if someone did come by to swing by and watch, I said first and foremost, thank you. We'll start including gacha content here as time goes on, as well as a bit of Minecraft. So, hope to build up a general community, but I would like to thank you first and foremost for watching the stream. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure to tie your teeth and brush your shoes. Take it easy, y'all. As we now fumble to get us to our ending card.